welcome to another episode of the Zeelicious cooking series. Now we're still on with our holiday series edition and I'm about to show you how to make something really yummy. So today I'm going to show you how to make the best chicken marinade. Let me introduce you to the ingredients. So for those that do not know what a marinade is, it's basically the combination of herbs and spices and sometimes oil and acidic ingredients like lemon juice and vinegar, all mixed together to help make your proteins such as your chicken, your shrimps and your fish more tasty and more flavorful. It literally amplifies the flavor of your proteins. So now the marinade I'm about to show you is my all-time favorite marinade that I use mostly for my chicken. Now I've posted a lot of pictures and videos on my stories where I show you where I'm prepping my chicken, and I've gotten a lot of requests from you all asking me for the marinade that I use. I said I was going to show you, and today in this video I'm keeping my promise. This is my best marinade ever, and this is always my go-to. It always comes out perfect and the chicken always comes out tasting so amazing. So I'm so excited to share the marinade recipe with you. Everything is going to happen right in this blender, and in here I'm going to start by transferring my scotch bonnet peppers. These are also known as atarodo. Now you're wondering, this is quite a lot of peppers, but not to worry. It's not so much, but just in case you really don't like your food so peppery, it won't be so peppery, but just in case you don't like the peppery taste, you can reduce the quantity added. But trust me, you want to add a lot of peppers to start. And I'm also going to add some tomatoes. Now this is going to help balance out the taste of the pepper, and I'm only adding one piece of fresh tomato in here. I just sliced it up to make the blending process a whole lot easier. Then I'm going to proceed to adding some of my favorite spices. Now this is soya spice. Yes, I use soya spice for my marinade all the time. Now this is a store-bought one, but just in case you can't find the store-bought one, you can actually go to the malams that sell soya and tell them to sell some spice, their spice for you. It's the same thing, exact same thing, and they will sell. You can buy 100 naira worth or 200 naira worth. That's if you live in Nigeria. I tell you that this makes all the difference in your marinade, especially when you're trying to make a chicken marinade. So all of my soya spice will go in. Next up, I'm going to throw in some curry powder. I'm going to throw in some curry powder and thyme. And here I have some paprika pepper. Now this paprika pepper is just made out of bell peppers. It was dried and blended. I bought it from the store. What this will do is it will help lend some color to the chicken when it makes it look really reddish, and also gives it some bell pepper flavor. So everything is gonna go. I'm gonna proceed to add more ground pepper. This is ground chili pepper. Everything is gonna go in, and then I have one seasoning cube. This is chicken seasoning. And before I forget, I'm gonna throw in my garlic. Remember, I don't cook anything without garlic. So my garlic cloves goes in, and I'm going to sprinkle some salt. And afterwards, I'm going to throw in some olive oil. If you don't have olive oil, you can use vegetable oil or whatever kind of oil you have at home. Now what the oil will do for you is it will help keep your chicken really moist and won't dry it out when it is grilling in the oven. So you want to ensure that you add oil to your marinade, okay? Okay. So that's that, and then afterwards I'll just add a little tiny bit of water to help the blending process make it easier and faster. Cover the blender and I'll blend away.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh.
Afterwards, I'm just going to transfer all of my chicken pieces into my Ziploc bag. Now, if you don't have a Ziploc bag, you can use a glass bowl or a plastic container that has a lid. The next step, I'm going to throw in all of my marinade into the bag, seal the Ziploc bag, and ensure that the chicken is fully coated in the marinade. Afterwards, I'm going to throw in some onion slices and some bay leaves. I'll cut the chicken again and then zip up this Ziploc bag. The chicken is fully coated with the marinade. I'm going to put this in the fridge and I'm going to leave it there for 2 days. Now you can marinate for a lesser period. Like I said, you can marinate for an hour, for 2 hours, but the longer the marinade, the more flavorful and the more tasty your chicken will be. So I advise that you marinate for a longer period of time. This is gonna go in for 2 days because I want the juiciest, tastiest, tenderest, there's any word like that, chicken ever. Yeah, and I also used a Ziploc bag because it actually controls the mess. You can see that I didn't have to get my hands all messy. All of the mess is happening right into the Ziploc bag. Afterwards, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my grill pan, just place it on the grill pan, drizzle some olive oil right on top of it, and then I'll grill it for 40 to 50 minutes on 350 degrees Fahrenheit or longer, depending on the temperature of your oven. If you're using a gas oven or an electric oven, just keep an eye on it closely. And then afterwards, you don't even need to serve it with any sauce. It will be so juicy and so tasty, and I tell you, you will totally enjoy every bite. So I also forgot to mention that when you're marinating, you always put your chicken or your protein or whatever it is you're marinating in the refrigerator, not the freezer. You don't want it frozen. It always has to be in the refrigerator. And don't put it on your countertop either, so that to avoid bacteria from forming all over your chicken pieces, okay? So always put it in the refrigerator. So if you like this video, please kindly give me a thumbs up so that I'll know and produce more videos like this. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can get instantly notified whenever I upload a new video. I will see you again next time with another beautiful recipe. Until then, remember to be very kind to one another, love yourselves generously, and happy holidays. I love you. Bye-bye.